Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 13th of January. We're going to start off with an angel number and let's see what comes out for you. You probably noticed I haven't got any flowers this week. Really badly organised this week and forgot to buy some. And so feel free to put some flowers in the comments below for me. In the meantime, I've put a lovely picture actually that I need to get framed. It was a Christmas gift from a loved one for it's called the Celtic Seasons Tree of Life. So beautiful anyway. Right. Let's see what angel numbers, thank you, are here for Aries this week. Okay, so we've got 999, release. So maybe there's something that you need to release, some emotions, some sort of tie, some sort of loyalty, but let's have a look. You might be seeing that number already, but let's see. There could be something during the week that will snag you a number plate, a receipt from the shop, or just in general, you know, you look at your phone and you've got 999 notifications or something like that. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to change up a little bit this week. I'm using the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Radley Valentine. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. So general energy for next week is the Two of Earth, which is lovely. So in this deck, it's still very much based on the Ryder Waite tarot, but they just change up some things. So Earth are Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, your opportunity is the Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. What you don't see coming, sorry, no, your challenge is awakening. So that's the Hanged Man. Strength card is what you don't see coming, and the Ace of Air is in your advice and outcome, which is lovely. So the Two of Earth, this is the Two of Pentacles. You can see, look how lovely those cards are. So this is about balance, juggling things, trying to prioritize things. It can be to do with your finances, anything really, even work and home life situation. It could be a need to balance something. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's balancing literally work and social life even for some of you. Now the Nine of Cups is here, which is beautiful. It's an opportunity for you to show your emotions, perhaps. Make sure that people are aware of what your wishes are next week. Because the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's beautiful. And look how she's, honestly, look, blowing that dandelion. And it's a very magical card. It's a beautiful energy. Awakening is your challenge. Now, this is the Hanged Man in the traditional Rider Waite, and the message of this card in the upright is about maybe taking a step back, looking at things from a different perspective. But as it's a challenge, I feel like there's you wanting to really just push forward with something. There's something that, yeah, you need to balance something and you need to prioritize something. But, you know, there's this sense of urgency that you've got about it. Which is very much, I suppose, in your energy anyway, being a fire sign, just wanting to crack on. Strength is in what you don't see coming. So whether there's somebody around you who's going to show you a lot of strength and give you a lot of support, or this is you, it's a card of Leo. It's about courage, compassion, and perseverance. And then we finish on the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, which is about laser-like focus on one situation. With that Two of Earth, maybe there is something that the advice is try not to, try not to do both. Just focus on one thing. Ace of Air is also about inspiration, because Ace of Air is the swords, and the swords are the mental suit and our thoughts and our logic. So we're going to clarify with the Light Seers deck. Let's see, what are you balancing next week? What are you trying to prioritize? Interesting with that Ace of Air coming as your advice, though. It's almost saying don't try and do both. Just focus on the one thing and get like really mental, clarity on it. So why do we have the Two of Earth here, please? And thank you for Aries. That's funny. That's clarified by the Seven of Cups. Again, it's like not being able to make a choice. This is to do with the heart too. So there could be some sort of emotional impact on this Two of Pentacles that you're trying to prioritize and balance. The Seven of Cups is also about not looking at things in a realistic manner, perhaps. And that is perhaps causing you this juggling of energies. Now, the Nine of Water is your wishes, your dreams, your happiness, is your opportunity. Have you got to show your emotions? Do you need to be a bit more open with the heart next week in order to get what you want? Just tell them how you feel, whether it's work, home life, relationship. But it's a very positive card. Maybe you do need the strength to do that. Let's have a look. Nine of Water, why are you here? Nine of Cups for Aries. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, funny, is what your challenge is also, in as much as you had the Hanged Man in your challenge. It's about taking a step back, being slow. And the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very, very slow in their energy. They don't rush anything. They want to put plans in place first. As a person, they would be quite financially minded, perhaps. They would be very grounded, very sensible, not particularly the most exciting of persons, but definitely very loyal, very in for the long run. So as a relationship-wise, they're very secure and a stable person. Whether there's somebody that you are desiring in your life to be like that, or you are just taking things in your own pace and a very slow and steady pace. Maybe you have to put plans. Maybe you have to, you've been planned, well, maybe it's gone on for a long time actually, these emotions, this thing that you want to express, this opportunity for you to express. The awakening, again, it's like you're, as a challenge, it's like you are chomping at the bit to get it sorted out. But for some reason, there's, whether it's timing, because I'm really drawn to the egg timer there on its side. It's not the right time, perhaps. And maybe that's why that Seven of Cups is here. There's a very procrastinating energy here that's challenging you. Clarified by Temperance. Now, again, Temperance is about patience and trying to juggle two energies and balance things through. But as a challenge, it's like you're really struggling to do that next week, because I feel that, or you feel like there's a sense of urgency here. The Strength card is about courage, compassion, and perseverance. And it's coming up what you don't see coming. So it's like you're going to muster up something, or somebody's going to come along and give you the strength to, I want to say, get something off your chest, some emotions. Tell it how it is. Why do we have the Strength card here, please? And thank you for Aries. Clarified by the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is about keep going, don't give up. So no matter how much you feel frustrated that it's not happening perhaps quick enough, it's saying you have the strength, you have the courage to keep going. But also the message of the Nine of Wands is about make sure you put boundaries in place. Maybe you are taking on somebody else's emotions too here, and you're trying to balance their emotions, how they might feel, and it's stopping you. I want to say it's stopping you from your progress because you're too worried about them. Now, the Ace of Air is the Ace of Swords, and that as an advice card is to say, you just concentrate on one thing. Just be laser-like focused. Make that decision. That's clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. So the Queen of Cups is, again, it's about emotions. It's about being very loving, very nurturing. I wonder if there's somebody you're around that you just don't know how they feel. And you're kind of like trying to suss them out and balance, you know, a bit like, are you treading on eggshells around somebody or a situation? Maybe, again, it can do with work. It can do with relationships and family. And even to do with a mum, because the Queen of Cups is the most motherly queen, the most giving queen. She has so much love to give in the tarot. Very nurturing. Have you got to be laser-like focused in order to just concentrate on the emotional side? And then you have the Three of Wands, and it's almost like saying, once you've done that, then, you know, things will start to be put into place, because the Three of Wands is about, you know, actually implementing the idea and going forward. And it's like a kind of, I feel like there's a kind of release here for you. I'm going to do one more on that Seven of Cups. With the prioritizing, again, it's like, why is the seven? Oh, when I said release, yeah, that's what your number is, 999, release. Let's have a look. One more on that Seven of Cups in the overall energy. It's, I think you're trying to think too much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Libra's come up in your reading. Well, I can, because Libra comes up in your reading every week. So yeah, this is about balance. This is about fairness. Again, there's a lot. This reading is all about, you have two separate issues going on next week, and you're trying to find a fair balance between the two. For some of you, maybe it's because you know you've got some stuff coming up at work, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, you know, I'm going to be away from home, you know, that there's not much input for the family life. There's not much time for the family. For some of you, it's something as simple as that. Others, it can be something really quite. I also almost want to say there's an end to a situation coming for you, where there is going to be some sort of balancing out in a just and fair manner. It could even be a contract that you're needing to look at, to prioritize, to balance something, maybe a new work contract even, gives you less hours but more money, that kind of energy. Anyway, let's see what the, I've got another new set of oracle cards. I have fallen into the not trap, but the habit of buying lots and lots of decks, which I said I'd never would, but you do, you can't help it, because you see them, especially these are, again, Rebecca Campbell. I've got now, I think, 4 sets of Rebecca Campbells. Didn't know they were Rebecca Campbells when I saw them. I was just automatically drawn to them, but here we go. What are the messages here, please and thank you, for Aries next week? Just remember, just focus on one thing next week, though. It says, see the beauty. Gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. So practice gratitude next week too. Yes, you may be away from home, or there may be some sort of imbalance, but look at it the other side too and think, well, okay, I'm away from home because I'm having to earn more money. That will give that, and I need to be thankful for that, rather than look at it from a negative perspective. So, gosh, hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know if that resonates, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks as always for watching.